Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. Things already rolling. According to what we've been... It's Bale! Against the crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. Ball's out once more. That's a little off target. He is through. Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. He's found a way through. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Driving forward. He has found a way through. Backward it goes. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Rooney. Alaba proves too strong, too smart. Paredes cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Aguero, foot in, looking to play him in. Now it's Messi, and this is Ronaldo. Paredes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for the run, and this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. pass isn't the best. And the shot! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bale. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Dijk cuts it out. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Nuno Mendes, and it's Vitinha. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Rooney. He's picked his way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alaba clears it away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Aguero. Probing pass. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Vitinha. Rooney, and he's got the beating of his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great Bale! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Cross needs to be... He leaps for it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again, and it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Look at the space, it's Bale! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He's chosen to go back. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Boca Juniors certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's been taken short. Nuno Mendes with the... Oh, good glide! Final touch was poor.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Tries to pass it through. Bale looking to receive it in space. They're up to 5 corners now. Alaba getting this one clear. In with the challenge. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Bale! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Bale really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And this is Ronaldo. Borussia Dortmund will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's played into the area.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Passes short and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a waste. And that has put paid to that. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Vitinha, he's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Ronaldo. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's bustling through here. No way through, so back it comes. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rooney. Aims beyond the defence. Bale. Vitinha. Now it's Bale. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Alaba finding himself in space.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's an excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Bale. And this is Rooney. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cross from Hakimi. And it's claimed by the keeper. Alaba. They get a throw in. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Bale. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Vitinha. Strokes it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would...
Shot a goal! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund desperately failing to impose themselves.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself.
Fiore! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. The most accurate pass. He's through here. And he's found a way past.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Showing great feet there. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's on it, can he get away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's whipped it across. Short changes him with that. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Takes a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Gerrard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
It's Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment. About as smooth as it gets. And we have liftoff. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Real chance! Dispatched clinically. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's going to go a long way. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kaka is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's there to get it away.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
And that has been cleared. 15 minutes till half-time. He is through here. He leaps for it. It's a goal. And they're back in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid leading now. Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. And he skips past his man. Lovely. Now, and a chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
There's the shot! Kaka. Oh, that's well spotted. That's the throw. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ferdinand makes the interception. Gerrard. Kaka is onto this. Just the keeper in his way. Kaka! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior. And this is Ronaldo. Fiore. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Very nicely done. Shot a goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please be made aware that for your safety, CCTV is in operation at all times.
And we get things going again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Fiore flashes it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Neymar, aimed beyond the defence. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Gerrard. And it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho plays it in. And he can clear it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. It's out for a goal kick. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Tries a shot! And that's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his
The
landscape.
attendances for this match is 61,000.
Things looking so easy, almost too... And Messi! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kimmich cuts out the pass. Neuer.
Number 15, Steven Gerrard.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Torres. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Howson attempts a clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Shoots! Oh, denied at the last. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good strength. Stood up well to him there. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Neuer. Gerrard. So what can they make of this? Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Wriggles his way through. Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's forced to go back. Xavi Alonso. Knocks it into space. Kaká has the space to scheme.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Griezmann coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
That's really well cleared. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Batistuta. Looking for the run. Ah, that's a fine interception. Fiore. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Xavi Alonso. And that is a little undercooked. Can he latch on to this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7.
Borussia Dortmund have opted to make another change here. David Villa getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. There will be 4 extra minutes. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. David Villa. Akanji kept it up. And time is up. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And
How
if
do you look
do
back
have a
on the
chance
game then,
today,
Jim?
please take
Well,
some
there was
time
a
out
distinct
to give
lack
your
of
full overall
clarity.
Borussia Dortmund desperately need a performance here. Fail in their mission and they are going down. They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Borussia Dortmund must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And he cuts out the supply. James Rodriguez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good ball, good take. And it's Alaba. Neymar. That's really good defending. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. Alaba. He has a look up. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Kimmich is there to clear. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to get it away. Pass somewhat off target. Rice running with intent. Knocks it into space. Haaland! Akanji attempts a clearance. Driven in. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way past. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rooney. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He leaps for it. He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, well measured. Now he's running away. Deftly away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold. Chance to deliver. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to retrieve it. Over to the right flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Swings in across. Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a good ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Laporte spots it and intercepts. Chance, surely! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is well cleared. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? He is through here. Real chance here. Takes a shot! Howson. De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Alaba gives no quarter whatsoever. Well, there's a probing ball, and there's green grass ahead of him. Deftly away. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Great defending, strong and determined. Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back underway then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not...
Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Some resolute defending there. Can he get on the end of this?
Chelsea definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's in one-on-one. There's the shot! And there's his goal! A massive step, a huge step out of trouble. They are level.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for the run. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. James Rodriguez. Hoisted in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Chelsea. Number 8.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Yamal Musiala.
Oh, important interception. That's put paid to the danger. It's a good spell of possession, this. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Might be danger here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's the keeper's ball. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8.
Borussia Dortmund making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, the simple fact remains, Peter, that they have to find their way back into the game, and fresh legs is one way of achieving it.
Number 15, Steven Gerrard.
Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Haaland. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And here's Donadoni. He's found a way through. Donadoni! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner.
Replace him is number 4, Eduardo Camavinga.
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Threads one in. Howson. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Looking for options, for movement. Now there's a fine ball.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, whatever about the intent in that or not, you really shouldn't be making the situation any worse.
Akanji wins the duel this time. Now it's Griezmann. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. And he was quick to react. Laporte. And it's Griezmann. Howson. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's the day when it all caught up with them. The whole season has been a campaign of struggle, and it reaches an unfortunate end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I have to say, I'm glad I never experienced what those players are going through at the moment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And it's been hooked away. That has been slung wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar plays it in. Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's picked his way through. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. He's done very well to get to that.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. Neymar making good progress. He is through here. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Barcelona, after 22 minutes in.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Neymar, he's got away. He's taking on the lot of them. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. It's Hammers! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Hammers with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here, looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He has found the way through. That's very neat. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Messi. And the finish! It's a goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
The goal scored for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
And the shot! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
And that is the end of the first half. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. The midway point of the game.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rijkaard really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Borussia Dortmund come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Neymar, he's found a way through. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Bruyne, nicely spread. He's picked his way through. Boyan! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That has not gone well. And this is Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Saliba cuts out the pass. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Now it's Neymar. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hausen spots it and intercepts. Modric. That's a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on to me.
Did tidily.
Number 14.
Now it's Bojan. He has found a way through.
Number 15.
But it goes. Gerrard. Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Dani Olmo is flagged offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Griezmann gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Rijkaard. And Rafinha. Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 10.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's running through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Opts to play it back. And this is Griezmann. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, it's Griezmann! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Griezmann can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game.
There will be
Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Donadoni! And there's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say,
And that's it. Borussia Dortmund have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. And
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet... Valverde! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Modric clears it away, and now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's certainly onside here. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to get rid. Nice looking ball. He's found space here. Now it's Luis Suarez, Davis, and they've switched it over to the other side. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Neymar. Neymar making good progress. And he's managed to get free. Ah, such a clever touch. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard makes the interception. Davis. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Foot in. Referee's given a throw. And here's De Bruyne. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. He engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé. Now it's Rice. Now it's Simons. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Rooney considers his options. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Decent hit from there. Modric. Alaba. Oh, good-looking ball. Showing great feet there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rooney. Simons. Xavi Simons was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Rooney. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xavi Simons. That's going wide left. Howson. Pass somewhat off target. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Modric. De Bruyne. That's the throw. Howson gets a foot in here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Howson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Davis. Davis with a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Played it again. Cleared away. Alaba getting this one clear. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to gift it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Kimmich goes sliding in. Modric. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. And that is not getting there. Van Dijk. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes.
Xavi Simons. And it's Simons. Now that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And this is what shoots! This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. This might... Can he finish? Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Borussia Dortmund got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So we reach the halfway point.
Borussia Dortmund certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Rooney goes short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Davis wins the duel this time. Rice, good ball, good take. And he's intervened well there. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Forced to go back. And here's James. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And this is shot, surely! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Crossed into the middle. Well, they've got it again. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Luis Suarez. And that was asking for too much. Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 27, Bojan Kirkic.
He's having a pop!
Rooney clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Great vision. Neymar in acres of space out wide. That's Valverde. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Crossing. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smashed. No stopping that.
So we have more activity on the bench here.
Number 11.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Number 14, Danny Olmo. Number 15, Steven Gerrard.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably. And I mean...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own! A finish of true class!
73 minutes in.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Bojan.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Rooney. He's got away. Looking for the far post.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Simons. Played out to the left flank. He's found the way through.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Danny Olmo. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Simons.
There will be 5 minutes.
Davis. He's picked his way. Chance for a shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Borussia Dortmund may have thrown this away at the death. A big, deep breath. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
He's had it taken off him. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Deep into stoppage time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball.
Goes for a shot! And another try! Oh, it's hit the post!
Borussia Dortmund would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Right, Shevchenko. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Milan have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Rashford. He's picked his way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rashford. He's in a good... Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run... Oh, what has happened here? Kimmich can clear it away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And he was quick to react. And it's Rashford. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's James Rodriguez. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it across, shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And it's lofted through here. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So it is still 0-0. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. James Rodriguez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Space for him to turn and look. He is through here. Tries a shot! Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Kimmich. Rafael Leao. Fermin. Now it's Lopez. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. James Rodriguez delivers. And Messi! Against the crossbar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he is dashing away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rafael Leao. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great vision. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Rafael Leao is flagged offside. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could set him on his way. Here's Mohamed Salah! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's Alaba. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, just too much on that.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't reach.
The referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That has not gone well. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in plenty of space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yamal. And Fermin. Rashford. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cross flung. He's had a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
He's had it taken off him. That's going wide left. James Rodriguez. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's a great ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Number 7.
It's so often the case with goal
Cristiano
scorers, little
Ronaldo.
influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Ronaldo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
For this match is 60,332.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's the keeper's ball. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Shot a goal! And he should have made them pay.
Rice deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Number 6, Luka Modric. Coming off the field. Number 14.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Steven Gerrard.
Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
This
10.
further to improve their
Lionel
cause.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 13, Antoine Griezmann.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Into the last quarter of an hour. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Big chance! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Ronaldo. Borussia Dortmund are coasting towards victory, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Rashford. Hazard. And the shot! It's a goal! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet. It's good running with the ball. Rice, nicely weighted ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Alaba clears it away. And the ball is out of play. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Rashford. Alaba spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a decent clearance. And the shot, real chance! And it's there! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Please make sure to
Cristiano Ronaldo voted man of the match and deservedly.